expect a lot of movement. It's a fast track. If I was the halves, I'd be keeping the ball in play, try and tide the forwards out, and then use our fast feet, outside backs to come back through the middle. And
Queensland Country Bank Stadium, the Sharkies are already out there, and here come the Broncos, 56th. So a big game as we start to get to the business end of the NRLW season, a top four. Sharks have the third best defence in the NRLW. It'll be tested this afternoon against an informed Broncos outfit who won 3 of their last 4. We're underway in Townsville. Game 2 of our triple header of NRLW this afternoon.
Cleanly to the edges as they would have liked. And, Brianna Clark was that. Came over and punched the ball out. That is a great tackle.
Offload from Nuasala to Brigginshaw. Now Teitzel. Romy Teitzel, tackled by Emma Tonegado and Tiana Penatani.
Look at this. Brianna Clark comes over the top, just punches that ball free. Gets them right on the front foot.
Nuasala playing the ball. There's Holly Wheeler getting back in defence. Now Destiny Brill, tackled by Holmes. Brigginshaw steps in a dummy half. Hayley Maddock. Maddock will get there. Hayley Maddock steaming onto the ball at pace and opens the scoring for the Broncos.
Yeah, very quick play the balls for the Brisbane Broncos. They had all the momentum. Holly Wheeler coughed the ball up. So through their defence, they have earned the ball back. Ali Brigginshaw gets out and finds her fullback Maddock nice and quickly. Very simple, but the Sharks just aren't giving themselves a chance to set up. They're not winning that tackle, that dominant tackle and the wrestle. They're giving those quick play the balls away, and then the Brisbane Broncos on the front foot off a quick play the ball. Hayley Maddock goes over. Simple, but pretty good to watch, JT.
yeah, it certainly was. It was great work by Hayley Maddock.
On Holmes very quickly, along with Teitzel. Now Johnston looking to barge over, gets there. Got the ball down, the Sharks do hit back, and we're all level at 4-4.
They came up with points. And Ellie Johnston, this might have come at a cost for the Sharks.
Change of angles and short balls. Simple
Preston converts.
Well done from Taylor Preston.
Dodd to dummy half. Dummy to Wheeler. Goes to Preston. Preston to Taylor. Taylor, Jada Taylor! Beat the defence, put on the afterburners, scores for the Sharks.
With Emma Tonegado looks really good when she runs the footy. And then they had great shape off Taylor Preston. She links up with her fullback, and that pace at the line. She was running fast the whole time, but she just takes it to another level once right here. And just absolutely gasses her opposition half. Must have been pretty from the sideline, JT.
Yeah, it certainly was. It was a great set by the Sharks. They had a crack down the left-hand side. They lay the line, and then their half and their fullback combine. And that's what you want when you're attacking the line. You want the ball in the hands of your...
Preston passing into the line. Foliaki goes here to Ravix. How strong is she? Oh, what about that play from Ravix? Back to Foliaki. And Vanessa Foliaki with a try for the Sharks.
Nah, they called it forward, Salty.
Salty.
That last one.
So did Ness. She was pushing for all she was worth.
The referee was in the perfect spot to see it. Taylor Preston did brilliant.
As we enter the last 4 minutes of a highly intense first half.
To the side, Quincy. In square, Chloe.
Some really big hits from both teams. Ferguson to Brigginshaw. She finds Hayley Maddock. Shanaisa Solka. There was almost a gap there. Nai Tokatoka was in there. Brigginshaw. Denman. Tackle down low on Mariah Denman. Now Ferguson. Quincy Dodd and Brooke Anderson wrap up. Jada Ferguson. Hayley Maddock, short ball, and that's a way to get in. Rewarded for a strong first half. And then Nuasala scores a try for Brisbane, and we're moments away from being all locked up.
As has Lauren Maddock. And here in particular, this is just a love.
4 tries and 18 goals. The competition's leading goal scorer. To make that 19 goals, we're all locked up.
Yeah, so it's IRL time, it's not game time, the 15 minutes.
The ball skews out to strip.
Some ill discipline here from the Sharks. Again, late in the tackle count.
Off the grip, Princey. Square her out.
55 seconds left in the half. Maddock to dummy half.
Stand up.
Right, Denman. 10 metres in the Sharks' territory. Brigginshaw short to Teitzel. Romy Teitzel stands in the tackle. Eventually they get it to ground. Ferguson to Brigginshaw. Gale Broughton. Broughton slices through. Broughton for the line. And Brisbane will go into half-time in front through their star 5'8", Gale Broughton.
Well, this is beautiful work by the Broncos' left edge. They just identify, and I'm sure the Harvey Norman replay will show it to us really perfectly. There is a gap in the line. Brigginshaw drifts across, brings her middles onto the ball, and there is a disconnect. You can see there between the second rower and the half. And that's the space that Broughton takes advantage of. And she scores under the posts, and after being under such significant pressure, sort of for the majority of the back half of this first half, the Broncos will go in with the lead.
Well, we saw her at the start of the game looking very chirpy, very relaxed, and she's just waited for the right moment to pounce. Gale Broughton. That combination between the two halves, Ali Brigginshaw and Broughton. They know when to link up. They know the right time. That's when you play at your best.
Brigginshaw converts from right in front. And what about the change in complexion in this game in the last few minutes? At the break, it's the Broncos 16, leading the Sharks 10. Terrific contest at Queensland Country Bank Stadium. Let's go down to you, Marley. Thank you, Emma. Second half action underway. And speaking of Emma, some good news.
Well, the one thing about the surface up here as well is that the ball sits up. It doesn't run that much at Townsville.
I think JT put the low blade in when he mowed the grass this morning, so here's Chelsea Lenarduzzi. Brisbane with an opportunity now early in the second half. Gale Broughton, cut-out pass is an absolute ripper to Julia Robinson. And Robinson extends the Broncos' lead.
The class of the Brisbane Broncos halves. Ali Brigginshaw with the ball on her boot, and then Gale Broughton knows the right option. She gets the ball at pace, has an inside runner, and then just finds her strike weapon winger, Julia Robinson. Outstanding footy from the Brisbane Broncos. Looks easy, it isn't. They're just too classy.
Tonegado for the Sharks. Now Dimmick. 25 away here, the Sharks. Desperate for a 4-pointer.
Sharks are just missing the jump at the moment. They're very, very deep. They need to get up with these fast footwork players.
Anderson to Preston. Preston with a bit of footwork. Lenarduzzi and Nuasala wrap her up. Chloe Saunders. Last play. If not a try, they'd love a repeat set. Anderson, the dummy half. And there it is.
That's good footy.
Nai Toka with the try for the Sharks, and they are right back in it.
That's really clever footy from Book Anderson at dummy half. Just slots through the perfect grubber for Nai Toka. But just it's brilliant. It's simple, but it's all it had to be. Nice and direct. And you need those players pushing through, so she did her role perfectly as well. Anticipate where it's going to drop, certainly not just let it drop and try and react. Broncos well and truly on the front foot here.
Lafayette playing the ball a couple of metres away from the line.
There's
Ali
big space.
Brigginshaw. Toka with the tackle. Now Destiny Brill. Destiny Brill, you cannot stop her from there. Destiny Brill scores for the Broncos, and that's a try that we've seen plenty of times from the young number 9.
Yeah, she picks her moments really well to jump out and take advantage of the space, and on your own try line, and she comes up with 4 points for the Bronx.
Yeah, all from letting that kick bounce. That actually sounds much more likely.
Brigginshaw converts. Important 4-pointer there for the Broncos.
It's always a hard one when you're on the slide.
The Fale. 30 away. And Destiny Brill to Brianna Clark. And a late offload as well to Destiny Brill. It's opened up for her again. Preston and Johnston shut her down. No, they don't. The pass back, Maddock to Broughton. Gale Broughton for the line. What a try. She's in for a second. And the lead-up work spectacular from Brisbane.
Well, I did mention that defence was going to keep this one in for the Sharks. Here through the middle, Brianna Clark, who came up with some great defence previously. Big offload there. Then again, Destiny Brill with her footwork, identifying space, does really well in through here too. Another offload, and then it's just all the Gale Broughton show. She had numbers with her. She didn't need them.
No, she didn't need them. That was pretty poor defence from the Sharks. Taylor Preston wasn't able to get that kick away. So the Broncos started this set in pretty good attacking space. And yep, some brittle defence from the Sharks. JT, how did you see it?
Yeah, it's great work by the Broncos, and when you do get an offload, you want the ball going into the hands of your weapons.
That's a better strike from Brigginshaw, and she has nailed it.
On direct running options.
Jada Taylor, lovely ball. Staples,
Oh.
out wide they go,
Oh.
they're in the Sharks. Well, Georgia Ravix has scored. 7 minutes left, and they're within 2 converted tries now, the Sharks.
Yeah, nicely done from the Cronulla Sharks. Just able to get that pass away. Jada Taylor. That was the key, Jada Taylor, because she brought the centre in and just created that little bit of space. Maddock wasn't able to get over there to wrap it up. Have a look at Jada Taylor here with that footwork. And then Cassie Staples did well as well. That was tricky. She had to go up over the top to Ravix, who was in the clear. But Jada Taylor taking on that line. That's a big key for the Cronulla Sharks, her running game.
And Staples did really well too. She had plenty of work to do to try and get that ball out wide.
Really important set for the Sharks now.
Looking to shift early. Ellie Johnston almost reaches the 20. They won't die wondering, the Sharks.
Ali, move again.
Important set, as Alana said. Quincy Dodd. They can pull a running. Tonegano. Emma Tonegano. They won't catch Emma Tonegano. Warner tries. Tonegano scores. We're going to have a grandstand finish in Townsville. What about that? Emma Tonegano, you star.
You little beauty. And she did it brilliantly. They had great momentum, a couple of really good runs in the lead up. But that option to look to run first before the pass, that is the key. Outstanding footy, and she's made it a pretty easy kick too for her halfback, Taylor Preston, between the sticks. What was that like at ground level, JT?
Oh, it was outstanding. Jumped straight out of my seat. It was a great play the ball by Panatani, and Quincy Dodd jumps out, attracts the marker and gives it to Tonegata.
Ali Brigginshaw, that's just too clever, eating up time.
She's too good.
And that will be full time. The comeback from the Sharks is 4 points short. Relief from the Broncos coach's box. What a game. An NRLW classic in Townsville.